In the high-stakes realm of personal defense, the ultimate measure of a firearm is not merely how accurately it fires, but how flawlessly it disappears. For decades, mechanical engineers and firearms designers have engaged in a quiet war against the physical limitations of geometry and human anatomy. The quest to build the perfect concealed carry weapon is a masterclass in compromise, requiring a delicate balance between maximum ammunition capacity, stopping power, and absolute physical comfort. Whether you are an undercover operative navigating a crowded urban center or a citizen securing your daily commute, your firearm must remain entirely undetectable until the exact microsecond it is needed. Today, we are counting down the top 10 most perfectly hidden concealed carry guns ever designed, exploring the engineering marvels that melt effortlessly into your waistband. We will break down everything from ultra-minimalist pocket icons to high-capacity modern duty platforms that defy the laws of printing through your clothes. While the household industry titans certainly make their mandatory appearances, our number one pick might completely surprise you with its high-end custom pedigree and match-grade performance. So, tighten your carry belts and adjust your holsters, because we are diving straight into the breakdown. Number 10. Ruger LCP Max. Starting off our countdown at number 10, we have the Ruger LCP Max, a pocket-sized powerhouse that fundamentally redefined the limitations of ultra-compact defensive firearms. Arriving at an incredibly accessible retail price point of approximately $470, this tiny pistol shattered industry expectations by addressing the historic flaw of ultra-light carry guns, which has always been their severely limited ammunition capacity. The core engineering of the LCP Max centers around a highly modified double-stack magazine geometry that manages to cram a full 10 rounds of .380 auto ammunition into a frame previously reserved for single-stack configurations. Utilizing a through-hardened alloy steel slide mated to a high-performance glass-filled nylon grip frame, the entire weapon measures less than 1 inch wide and features a tiny 2.8-inch barrel. Weighing in at a featherlight 11.1 ounces when completely empty, this firearm is an engineering triumph of weight distribution and material minimization. Ergonomically, the LCP Max is specifically designed to prevent snagging during high-stress draws from inside the waistband, featuring softly radiused edges and a highly textured grip frame that fills the hand surprisingly well for its size. The slide features raised cocking ears and deep serrations that make operating the tiny recoil spring exceptionally easy for shooters of all physical strengths. It utilizes a highly visible tritium front sight paired with a rackable rear sight, giving the user a clear, immediate sight picture that is rarely found on firearms of this microscopic footprint. The internal mechanism utilizes Ruger's proprietary secure action fire control system, which pairs a protected internal hammer with a blade safety-equipped trigger structure. The resulting trigger pull is remarkably smooth, offering a clean, distinct break at approximately 5 pounds, with a short, highly audible reset that ensures rapid follow-up shots. Ultimately, the Ruger LCP Max earns its opening spot on our list by providing an absolute maximum amount of defensive firepower in a physical package that vanishes completely into even the tightest waistbands. Number 9. Taurus GX4. Moving down to number 9, we turn our attention to the Taurus GX4, a micro-compact platform that represents a massive evolutionary leap forward for its manufacturer. Commanding a highly competitive and budget-friendly retail price of roughly $350, this firearm proved to the defensive community that deep, reliable waistband concealment does not require a premium financial investment. The physical foundation of the GX4 relies on an ultra-slim polymer frame that houses a stainless steel chassis, ensuring absolute structural rigidity while minimizing physical mass. Chambered in the universally trusted 9mm cartridge, it features a match-grade 3.06-inch barrel treated with a durable gas nitride finish for maximum corrosion resistance against body sweat. The entire platform weighs a mere 18.5 ounces empty, making it an incredibly unobtrusive companion for extended all-day carry inside the waistband. Taurus put an immense amount of engineering focus into the ergonomics of this micro-compact, outfitting the grip module with a specialized, non-abrasive texturing that stays secure in wet hands, but will not scratch against bare skin. The pistol ships with interchangeable backstraps, allowing the user to customize the distance to the trigger face to match their specific hand anatomy perfectly. Deeply recessed finger cuts are integrated along the grip to facilitate lightning-fast magazine changes, while the ultra-narrow 1-inch slide width completely eliminates unsightly printing through thin summer clothing. The action of the GX4 is a traditional striker-fired mechanism that boasts a flat-face trigger design, which naturally encourages a more consistent, linear trigger pull for enhanced accuracy under duress. The trigger features a signature safety blade and breaks beautifully right around 6 pounds of force, followed by a remarkably short and tactile reset. The Taurus GX4 earns its definitive spot on our countdown as an undeniable budget-friendly masterpiece, offering premium ergonomics and deep concealability at a price point that puts personal protection within reach of everyone. Number 8. Walther PDP F-Series. Taking the 8th spot on our list is the Walther PDP F-Series, a firearm engineered with a deeply scientific focus on ergonomics and human biomechanics. Sitting at a premium mid-tier retail price of approximately $650, this handgun was developed with specific design inputs tailored for smaller hand structures, making it a favorite for a wide demographic of concealed carriers. The core engineering of the F-Series centers around a completely re-engineered operating system that reduces the mechanical force required to rack the slide by a massive 20%. It features a 3.5-inch barrel with polygonal rifling for enhanced bullet velocity and houses a 15-round magazine within its exceptionally slim polymer frame. Weighing in at 23.3 ounces, the firearm utilizes deep, aggressively styled super-terrain serrations that protrude above the slide surface, offering unmatched mechanical purchase during weapon manipulation. From an ergonomic standpoint, Walther reduced the overall grip circumference and optimized the trigger reach, ensuring that the shooter's finger achieves perfect mechanical leverage over the firing control system. The iconic Walther grip geometry wraps seamlessly around the hand, distributing recoil forces evenly across the palm to mitigate muzzle flip in lightweight platforms. The frame is completely optics-ready right out of the box, featuring a modular interface that allows compact red dot sights to sit incredibly low and tight against the slide profile for seamless waistband concealment. The action relies on Walther's legendary performance duty trigger, which has been specifically modified for the F-Series to provide a shorter, highly refined reach without sacrificing safety. The trigger pull breaks with absolute crispness at approximately 5 pounds, providing a world-class, match-grade feel that builds immense shooter confidence. The Walther PDP F-Series secures its place on our list by demonstrating that a firearm can offer duty-grade capacity and world-class shooting dynamics while maintaining a slim, comfortable profile that sits completely hidden against the body. Number 7. Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus. Answering the call at number 7 is the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus, the latest evolution of one of the most successful concealed carry lineages in firearms history. Commanding a highly justified retail price of around $500, this firearm represents a total mechanical overhaul of a classic design, optimized specifically for modern defensive standards. The engineering foundation of the Shield Plus utilizes a rigid polymer frame coupled with an ultra-slim stainless steel slide that is treated with a proprietary Armornite finish for extreme durability. Chambered in 9mm, the pistol packs an impressive 13-round extended magazine capacity into a frame that retains the exact same slim profile as its single-stack predecessors. Featuring a 3.1-inch barrel and weighing just 20.2 ounces, the firearm is a masterclass in space optimization, ensuring maximum ammunition reserves without bloating the gun's exterior footprint. Ergonomically, the Shield Plus retains the highly praised 18-degree grip angle, which provides a completely natural point of aim that mirrors the human hand's instinctive positioning. The grip texture has been heavily refined, utilizing a micro-texturing system that is aggressive enough to lock the firearm into the hand during rapid fire, yet smooth enough to avoid snagging on cover garments or chafing the waist. The flat-face trigger design allows for consistent finger placement, translating to significantly more stable shot placement when drawing from a deep waistband holster. The striker-fired action features a highly refined internal sear assembly that completely eliminates the gritty take-up historically associated with factory defensive pistols. The flat trigger breaks with absolute authority right at 5 pounds, dropping into a tactile and highly audible reset that requires minimal forward finger movement. The Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus earns its legendary status by perfectly modernizing a time-tested platform, giving modern carriers a high-capacity, flat shooting option that hides flawlessly under a simple t-shirt. Number 6. Springfield Armory Hellcat. Breaking into the 6th spot on our list is the Springfield Armory Hellcat, a weapon that proudly wears the crown as one of the highest-capacity micro-compacts ever built. With a standard retail price floating around $600, this aggressive little pistol was designed from its inception to maximize your ballistic defensive options while minimizing your physical carry footprint. The core engineering of the Hellcat revolves around a patented magazine design that holds an astonishing 11 rounds flush, or 13 rounds with an extended base pad, inside an unbelievably small frame. It incorporates a 3-inch hammer-forged steel barrel with a 1 in 10 twist rate, mated to a dual captive recoil spring system that tames the snappy impulses of defensive ammunition. The empty weight sits at a mere 18.3 ounces, allowing the shooter to carry a massive payload of modern 9mm ammunition completely unnoticed all day long. Ergonomically, the Hellcat features Springfield's revolutionary adaptive grip texture, a custom-engineered pattern that utilizes alternating tall and short pyramids. At a light touch, the texture feels smooth and comfortable against your clothing or skin inside the waistband, but when tightly squeezed, the taller pyramids engage your hand to lock the firearm down securely. The slide features top rear serrations that wrap completely over the top of the weapon, providing multiple intuitive options for racking the slide under extreme pressure or clearing mechanical malfunctions. The action is a robust striker-fired system paired with a flat trigger profile that includes a central safety blade to prevent accidental discharges if the weapon is dropped. The trigger brake is incredibly clean, snapping cleanly at approximately 6 pounds with a positive, forceful reset that pushes your finger back out to the sear engagement point. The Springfield Armory Hellcat claims its spot on our countdown by proving that you do not have to sacrifice capacity or rugged durability to achieve deep, invisible waistband carry. Number 5. Glock 43X. Stepping firmly into the top 5, we encounter the Glock 43X, a weapon that represents the Austrian manufacturer's perfect response to the modern demand for a slimline defensive pistol. Sitting at a highly attractive retail price of approximately $450 to $500, this handgun has become the gold standard for millions of concealed carry permit holders around the globe. The engineering philosophy of the 43X utilizes Glock's legendary ultra-reliable safe-action architecture shrunk down into a razor-thin single-stack profile. It features a 3.41-inch match-grade Glock marksman barrel, which incorporates enhanced polygonal rifling for superb accuracy right out of the plastic case. Weighing in at just 18.7 ounces with an empty magazine, the firearm manages a factory capacity of 10 rounds of 9mm, though aftermarket options can easily boost that number to 15 while maintaining the exact same exterior dimension. From an ergonomic perspective, the 43X is an absolute dream for waistband carry, combining the short, easily concealable slide of a subcompact with a full-length compact grip frame that allows all 3 fingers to wrap completely around the weapon. This unique design configuration gives the shooter massive mechanical control over the firearm during rapid tracking and recoil management, while the sub-1-inch total width prevents the frame from creating a visible bulge behind your belt line. The frame lacks finger grooves, allowing hands of all shapes and sizes to find an immediate, natural master grip during a high-speed draw sequence. The heart of the 43X is Glock's iconic striker-fired action, utilizing a triple redundant safety system that relies on an integrated trigger shoe safety, a firing pin safety, and a drop safety. The trigger pull is predictably uniform, offering a distinct take-up followed by a solid wall that breaks cleanly at 5.5 pounds. The Glock 43X earns its highly coveted top 5 ranking by delivering Glock's legendary battlefield-proven reliability in an incredibly comfortable, thin package tailored perfectly for the modern waistband environment. Number 4. CZP-10S. Claiming the 4th spot on our countdown is the CZP-10S, a subcompact Czech masterpiece engineered for shooters who refuse to sacrifice the shootability of a full-size duty gun for the convenience of small carry sizes. Commanding a highly reasonable retail investment of around $450, this firearm is widely celebrated by tech journalists for outshooting platforms that cost nearly double its price. The engineering of the P10S features a fiberglass reinforced polymer frame built around a massive, cold, hammer-forged 3.5-inch barrel that provides exceptional mechanical accuracy. It holds a standard flush capacity of 12 rounds of 9mm, keeping the entire package highly compact while maintaining an unyielding structural architecture. The total empty weight sits at 24.4 ounces, which provides just enough physical mass to absorb a tremendous amount of felt recoil, turning a subcompact gun into a flat-shooting range machine. Ergonomically, CZ utilized their legendary understanding of hand geometry to build a grip that feels like a natural extension of the human forearm, sporting an aggressive checkering pattern that prevents the gun from twisting under rapid strings of fire. The slide features deep, functional forward and rear cocking serrations, alongside an ambidextrous slide stop that sits flat against the frame to maintain a completely slick profile for comfort inside your waistband. The magazine release is completely reversible, ensuring that left-handed shooters can operate the pistol with the exact same efficiency as right-handed users. Where the CZP-10S truly distances itself from its striker-fired competition is its absolutely spectacular factory trigger mechanism. Designed to minimize trigger creep and stacking, the trigger shoe breaks with a crisp, glass-like clarity at a light 4.5 pounds, followed by a microscopic reset that is incredibly fast and tactile. The CZP-10S earns its position near the top of our list by bringing an elite, match-grade factory trigger and superior recoil management to a compact frame that hides effortlessly behind a belt. Number 3. Sig Sauer P365. Securing the bronze medal at number 3 is the revolutionary Sig Sauer P365, a firearm that single-handedly disrupted the entire personal defense industry upon its release. Demanding a baseline retail price of roughly $500, this firearm completely rewrote the engineering textbooks on what a concealed carry handgun could possibly achieve. The core engineering marvel of the P365 is its unique, patent-protected, staggered column magazine design, which tapers down to a single round at the very top for flawless mechanical feeding. This brilliant design allowed Sig Sauer to pack a full 10 rounds of 9mm into a micro-compact frame that possesses the exact same physical thickness as traditional low-capacity single-stack handguns. Featuring a 3.1-inch carbon steel barrel nestled inside a modular stainless steel fire control chassis, the entire weapon weighs just 12.8 ounces empty, making it an absolute ghost inside your waistband. From an ergonomic standpoint, the P365 features a high hand grip geometry with an undercut trigger guard, allowing the weapon to sit incredibly low in the shooter's hand to drastically minimize muzzle rise. The modular nature of the internal chassis means that users can easily swap out the polymer grip module for larger or smaller frames in a matter of seconds without buying a completely new firearm. The ultra-narrow 1-inch profile ensures that the gun sits entirely flush against the body, disappearing completely regardless of whether you choose an appendix or strong side carry position. The action relies on a highly reliable striker-fired mechanism that delivers a remarkably smooth, consistent trigger pull from start to finish. The trigger breaks cleanly at approximately 5.5 pounds, offering a distinct wall and a highly positive tactile reset that provides superb feedback to the operator. The Sig Sauer P365 claims its high place on our podium because it did not just iterate on an existing category. It completely shattered industry paradigms and forced every other manufacturer to redesign their carry guns from scratch. Number 2. Glock 19 Gen 5. Narrowly missing the ultimate crown at number 2 is the undisputed titan of the modern firearms world, the Glock 19 Generation 5. Commandingly priced at around $550, this legendary handgun is widely regarded by military personnel, law enforcement officers, and civilian carriers as the single most versatile defensive pistol ever engineered. The structural engineering of the Generation 5 Glock 19 is built around an incredibly durable polymer frame and an advanced NDLC slide finish that offers unparalleled protection against scratches, holster wear, and chemical corrosion. It features a 4.02-inch Glock marksman barrel and houses a standard payload of 15 rounds of 9mm ammunition. Weighing in at approximately 30 ounces when fully loaded, this firearm represents the exact mathematical sweet spot of handgun design, offering full-sized combat capability in a frame compact enough for daily waistband carry. Ergonomically, the Generation 5 model brought massive upgrades to the platform, completely removing the polarizing finger grooves to accommodate any finger size, and adding a flared magazine well for blazing fast reloads under pressure. The pistol includes a series of modular beaver tail backstraps, allowing shooters to adjust the trigger distance and grip angle to match their natural point of aim perfectly. Its balanced weight distribution makes it incredibly comfortable to carry in a standard inside-the-waistband holster, serving as the daily companion for millions of individuals worldwide. The action features Glock's legendary, ultra-robust internal safety system, upgraded in the Generation 5 to include a redesigned trigger spring and a modified firing pin safety for a much smoother cycle. The trigger pull offers a highly consistent, predictable take-up before hitting a solid wall that snaps cleanly at 5.5 pounds, accompanied by the fast reset that Glock is famous for. The Glock 19 Generation 5 takes our number 2 spot as the absolute global benchmark of defensive handguns, providing an unyielding combination of capacity, barrel length, and battlefield-proven reliability that defines the modern carry space. Number 1. Staccato CS. And finally, occupying the highly coveted number 1 spot as the most perfectly engineered concealed carry gun ever designed, we have the magnificent Staccato CS. Commanding a highly premium luxury investment of approximately $2,500, this absolute masterpiece brings competition-grade 2011 race gun DNA into a dedicated, micro-compact waistband platform. The Staccato CS is engineered around a patent-pending, lightweight aerospace-grade aluminum frame and a specialized 3.5-inch heavy bull barrel that ensures match-grade mechanical precision. It features a completely redesigned, ultra-slim double-stack magazine that crams an astonishing 16 rounds of 9mm into a profile that remains incredibly narrow and easy to hide. Weighing in at just 22.7 ounces empty, this firearm is built to the exact same rigorous tolerances as elite duty weapons, ensuring flawless operation through thousands of rounds of heavy training. Ergonomically, the Staccato CS is an absolute revelation, utilizing a custom-molded polymer grip module that provides an incredibly tactile, non-slip texture that anchors the gun into your palm during rapid fire. The 1911-style grip geometry offers the most natural pointing characteristics in the history of small arms, while the carefully rounded safety levers and slide profile ensure the gun glides cleanly out of a waistband holster without catching on your shirt. The entire system is fully optics-ready, allowing compact red dots to co-witness beautifully with tactical iron sights for rapid target acquisition. The heart of this undisputed champion is its single-action, hammer-fired mechanism, paired with a crisp, match-grade trigger that breaks at an unbelievable 3 to 3.5 pounds, with absolutely zero creep, mush, or over-travel. The trigger reset is instantaneous and tactile, allowing the shooter to place multiple rounds into a single target with a speed and accuracy that no striker-fired pistol on Earth can match. The Staccato CS claims the ultimate crown because it refuses to accept any compromises, delivering a flawless competition-grade shooting experience wrapped inside a beautifully compact chassis that completely redefines luxury personal protection. From the highly affordable innovation of modern micro-compact polymer frames to the absolute pinnacle of custom-engineered double-stack 2011 luxury platforms. These 10 handguns showcase exactly what happens when physics, ergonomics, and mechanical ingenuity converge. They are not merely tools for personal defense. They are highly advanced mechanical marvels, designed to give you the ultimate tactical advantage while melting completely undetected into your daily wardrobe. If you found this deep technical breakdown of the world's finest concealed carry weapons valuable, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our premium video essays and tactical gear reviews. Let us know in the comments section below which of these precision concealment masterpieces you trust to protect your life when stepping out the front door. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and we will see you in the next essay.